Hi, okay, so today we're talking about the difference of efficacy and potency. And efficacy is basically how effective the drug is and the maximum effect that the drug can produce. And then potency is the amount of a drug required to produce a desired effect. So the potency is all about the dose that you take, and then efficacy is just about the response mainly, that the desired response. So the drugs I'm decided to talk about today are ibuprofen and Vicodin, and I did these two because it just reminded me of when you get your wisdom teeth out, like you could, they prescribe you Vicodin because even there's no amount of ibuprofen that you could take to relieve the pain that Vicodin will be able to do. So here's a graph I drew, if you can kind of see it. I don't know. So on the y-axis you have the response, and then on the x-axis you have the dose in milligrams, and I just kind of made up these numbers. I don't really know the actual dosage. But so what it shows here is that Vicodin is way more effective because the response is way higher than anything that ibuprofen can ever give you. And it also shows that Vicodin is way more potent than ibuprofen, and you can tell this from the ED50 level. And the ED50 is the dose that produces the desired effect in 50% of the subjects. So basically, it's however much of that drug needs to be taken, the certain dose to have the desired effect in at least half of the people that are taking it. So in this case, the Vicodin's ED50 is way less than the ibuprofen's ED50. So that means that a smaller dose of Vicodin has to be taken to get the same effect in ibuprofen, if that makes sense. So yeah, so Vicodin is therefore more effective or efficacious. I think they're synonyms, but and more potent than ibuprofen.